Hi guys, let us see the next example, that is a string AOP with return. Let us say one method will make, and that method will be having a return type. Okay, so let us see that one. Consider the same example which we have done earlier. We can use that one. So I'll have the everything same. There's a little difference we have here. So I can say here Spring AOP hello example with return one. So we have given a name here. So create a blank project with this, and create the blank project, and then add Hibernate capabilities, where you add the core libraries and AOP libraries. You must select this AOP, then only you will be able to use some of the API from the AOP, right? Now after adding this Spring Hibernate capabilities for core and AOP, you have to take care of that, and then add two packages, say com.isaac and com.isaac.aspect. So we are creating two packages here. Okay, in first package I have a one Java file, another Java file, so two Java file is there. In the second package I have a third Java file, that is a method aspect one.java. So we'll create a three classes in the corresponding package here, and we are writing the code here. See, in the previous example we were having this method as a void type, so it was not having return type, right? So this time we are trying with a return type. So we are writing here public string say hello, right? So there's a one interface, and the name of file is the hello.java, right? Again another file we are creating, that is hello impl.java, implementing hello interface and overriding the say hello method. And this method is having a return type, you can see here a string return type. So same method we are overriding here, and this time we are having just one message, and we are also saying return, right? Return here. So this return correspond to this, right? So once we call the say hello method, this message will print, and it will give me one statement, hello I am James Bond, right? So let us have a look on the third file. So in the third file, again we are having same, no changes here. I just done the changes in the say hello method only, right? So we are creating again one aspect, which is a method before advice type, and the method is before which we are overriding here. This is one interface which is in this package which we need to import and implement it here. So it is asking for three arguments that you have to mention. I'm not doing much job in this. I'm just saying one message method is about to execute. Just one line of a statement I have. Okay, and this is available in the com.isaac.aspect package, so I have to take care. Now next, so we are saying that here I have a hello interface, right? But before that there's a one class I have, hello impl, which is a id is obj. Now here what we are doing, we are giving a name of id advice obj, right? Now advice obj is a proxy factory bean type, so I'm creating one ID for that, and it is saying that it is having one proxy interface, that is hello, right? So com.isaac.hello, that has a target of implementation reference obj. So this hello interface is having implementation in hello imp, right? So the reference which we are adding, now we are saying interceptor here. So before executing that, okay, come to this interceptor aspect one. What is the aspect one? It is here, I have this explained here. We created one advice, remember, and given a name like method aspect one. So I have advice one, and we are referring this advice one here. This has been referred here, right? And we are creating one aspect here, that aspect one regular expression method point cut advisor, and pattern is again if anything but end by hello. Okay, so you can see this here. This time what we are doing, there's no changes with the previous example. It's almost same, just we had a return type. So again we are looking for advice obj. Okay, that interface. So we are getting a hello p object, right? It is pointing to the hello IMPL, and then we are calling p dot say hello. Once we are calling this method, this is returning a string, right? So we are storing into a string and then printing, right? That is the only changes with the previous example here. Now you can see this here. Once we run this code, okay, what is the output? Before executing the say hello, this line is getting executed. I mean the method which we have before, that line has been executed, and the message is coming from the say hello that I am in hello and hello I am in gym. So this is the code of my say hello, right? And this has been written by the say hello. This is mentioned in the say hello method, right? So we are trapping to S1 and printing here. So we have seen how to handle the return. There's no much changes with the uh, without return or with return. Okay. So next we'll see the before advice. More details with the before advice. So that's all about here.